The Live Earth concert, viewed around the world earlier this month, asked us to answer the call, and that's what I've decided to do. Now I'm calling on all British Columbians to do the same and get involved in the Green Party.
Morning, Ben.
Good morning, Hildy.
What are you working on today?
Well, I guess we're just at the beginning of planning some of the details of my tour for the summer. I guess we're shooting some of our first footage for this weekly vidcast we're going to be doing. So.
What are we doing to prepare for the tour?
Wow, well, what aren't we doing? Working on it. So, yeah, I just wanted to let you know that if you come down to the Illuminaries Lantern Festival tonight, we're going to have a table set up down there, and if you want to, come and talk to us, we'll be there, so it'd be cool to talk to you.
Come on down. I'm actually calling you on behalf of Ben West's leadership campaign. I don't know if you know that the Green Party DC is in a leadership campaign right now, and Ben is going to be at the...
We're spending a lot of time talking about policy, we're spending a lot of time setting up events across the province.
Get on it. Where are we, Ben?
This is the Illuminaries Lantern Festival.
You happy to be here?
I love this festival. It's one of the coolest festivals in Vancouver. It's second only to the Car Free Commercial Drive Festival.
So what's so great about this festival?
Well, it just really brings a lot of people together. It's like a real community event. It's cool for kids and it's cool for adults. And it's really not based on selling anything. It's kind of a self-created artistic endeavor, right? Like everybody here brings their own lanterns that they make themselves. And, and then there's musical procession all the way around this beautiful lake here, Trout Lake. And people just sort of enjoy being together, doing something creative, and it's just like a real genuine community thing.
One last question. Are there any issues that have come up in the past few weeks?
Well, I guess a couple weeks ago was the Car Free Commercial Drive Festival, and it's a festival that I think really brings up the issue of the Gateway Project. I mean, we're sitting here in this province that is this abundant and beautiful place, but yet we're talking about ramping up a development model that really doesn't make sense. We're talking about expanding our ports and doubling our highway capacity, spending billions of dollars to try to export more of our natural resources to China and bring more plastics. Reality is that if we weren't spending billions of dollars right here in Vancouver, we could be talking about investing money in all kinds of other capital-intensive projects that would create jobs in the rest of the province. So, I mean, for example, why are we not talking about wind power in Prince Rupert? Why are we not talking about all kinds of other power projects? It's not really any one issue, but it's looking at the big picture. And the Gateway Project to me is a real big picture project. It's not just about, can we get people from Surrey into downtown Vancouver quicker? It's really about what's the economic model we want for this province? How do we accomplish our goals of a good life and healthy living and, a future for our kids? Like, these are all the things that I think get tied up in something that we look at as just a highway project, and that's not what it is. And seeing this, large community come together of, some 10,000, 20,000 people, something like that, right here in my neighborhood to talk about livable cities and walkable communities and, building a better future for ourselves that is really the future that we want to choose for ourselves instead of one that's being imposed from somewhere else. That was something that really resonated with me, and I think will be a theme throughout this campaign is this idea of a politics that can be empowering, that can give communities more control over their resources. Sustainability is about empowering communities, involving people in the decisions as to what they want their community to look like, and moving towards what you could call appropriate technology and appropriate scale. Awareness of ecological issues and an understanding of the interconnectedness of all life on our planet has reached a tipping point. Our party has a rare opportunity to turn this awareness into action. Now we must ensure British Columbians understand why an ecological worldview leads to policy that is socially progressive and an economy that is thriving and sustainable.